Hello and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the 100 subscriber special, and today we're going to take care of the Aquatic Retribution Escalation. This is just a little thank you for all of the subscribers who have been with me from the start, and a big hello and welcome to all of those who have recently joined us. So for this escalation we have level 1, 2 targets to take care of. We're only going to need our silenced pistol for this, as we will be taking care of our targets with a fish, and we need to acquire that fish in the level. So we're going to make our way to the Kronstadt Expo building, and we're going to run straight into the aquarium area. And there are 2 guards patrolling this area, and they happen to be our 2 targets. So once we're in the aquarium we require a fish. So if we shoot the aquarium marked up number 7, we will acquire ourselves our fish, and then all that's left for us to do is to knock out our 2 targets with the fish. So here is number 1. Luckily they've separated themselves a little bit for me, so we won't be causing any panic or alarm. And there goes number 2. And we now need to dump their bodies into the aquarium itself. So in goes number 1. And we just grab number 2 here. Hope you can swim. Maybe the water's even heated. You never know. Let me know when you get in there. So there we go. That is level 1 essentially taken care of. All that's left for us to do now is make good our escape, and I'm not going to attempt the dolphin exit even with the fish in hand. It's a little bit tricky for me to pull off easily every time, so I'm going to make my way back to the event entrance right at the start of the mission. So there we go, that's level 1 taken care of. Let's move on now to level 2 and see what extras we have to deal with. So for level 2 we have a 3rd target added to our list, and we're not allowed to change our starting outfit. So what we're going to do basically is exactly what we did in level 1. There will be very little change involved in this apart from having our 3rd target. So once again we will make our way into the aquarium, acquire ourselves our fish, and eliminate our first 2 targets in exactly the same way we did before. So once we're in the aquarium, shoot tank number 7 to acquire our fishy. Let that water pour out. I don't want to run straight over there and get engulfed in water. So fish in hand, we're now free and clear to take on our 2 targets, one of whom seems a little spooked, but never mind. You don't actually have to wait here, you can just run straight out and eliminate them both if you so wish. I thought I'd be a bit sneaky. As they have separated themselves once again, we are once again able to take them both out with minimum fuss. So just like we did in the 1st level, we are going to dump both of their bodies into the aquarium, and you'll notice that this time I've picked up one of their weapons, and we're going to use that as a distraction for our 3rd target. So with our first 2 targets taken care of, we're going to head out the door to our right there and round to the back of the expo, and just where this keep clear sign is on the floor we're going to drop our gun, and if the guard is in the same position as he was for me, just at the back of the Kronstadt prototype car, we can throw our fish on the floor and get the guard's attention, who is our 3rd target. He will come round to investigate. He will see the gun we've dropped on the floor, and he will go to take it away, and he will bring it past us here. And we are waiting out at the loading docks just behind the door. So the guard has collected the gun, He's bringing it towards us, and once he's through this door, we can sneak up behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to grab his body and we're going to dump him in the aquarium with his colleagues. And luckily the aquarium isn't very far and there is no one around to spot us, so we can head straight there. In you go, mate. You'll find you're in good company. So there we go, that is basically level 2 taken care of. So we once again will be heading for the main entrance exit and on our way to level 3. So back under the underpass and head towards the main gate and hail a nearby taxi and back to our hotel. So level 2 taken care of. We're now going to move on to level 3. And if I'm correct, level 3 only has one extra stipulation, and that stipulation would be more cameras. But we have a silenced pistol with us, so more cameras is not really a big option or a big deal. So level 3, exactly the same as levels 1 and 2, specifically 2. But with a few extra cameras dotted about the place. So just like we have done before, we are going to make our way into the Kronstadt building and we are going to acquire ourselves our fish. We're going to eliminate our 3 targets and we are going to head back for the exit. Now this time there is a camera before we get into the aquarium itself. So we can't get in there at the moment, and we can't shoot the camera just yet because there are a couple of these guys here having their conversation. So the easiest thing to do is wait for them to finish their conversation and they will both head off to the right, having their backs to us. And when they do, we can quickly pull out our silenced pistol, we can take out the camera at the entrance to the aquarium, and then we can continue on our way. So the 2 guys there are now heading off. One of them will leave completely, one will stick around, but will have his back to us. So we can take out our camera, take out the camera with our silenced pistol, make our way into the aquarium, shoot the tank numbered 7, take out the camera on the wall to our left, and go and retrieve our fish. Unfortunately, because of the conversation we had to wait out, the guards are a little bit further along on their routine. So we are going to have to wait for them for a little while. So we're going to make our way around to the information desks here. And we're just going to wait for the 2 guards to finish their patrol. And they will come back and they will stand underneath the shark that's suspended from the ceiling that you just can't see at the moment. So one of them will also spot the destroyed fish tank, which will slow them down ever so slightly. Or at least one of them, it will slow down somewhat, maybe splitting them up for the 3rd time, and for the 3rd time being able to engage both these targets without any fuss. So our first target is now arriving, closely followed by his colleague, and we're going to wait for them to finish their part of the routine where they stand here, and as they go to move away is when we're going to strike. So they're going to go and move off now, so we're going to exit our cover point and we're going to attack both of these with our fish. And once again I seem to be getting away with it. No, I've got spotted. Not that that matters, because once our target is in the aquarium, no one sees nothing. So target 1 in the aquarium, target 2 in the aquarium. Don't forget to pick up one of their guns. This one will do nicely. And we're going to make our way into the back of the expo building. again, because having to wait around, I'm not sure, because there are other people who come through this area eventually, but luckily they have not yet arrived. So we can take out the camera on the wall up to our left. We'll once again place our gun in the keep clear sign on the floor, and we're just going to wait for the guard to get into a decent enough position to hear our fish. And the reason I hid there is because he could see you if he comes around the corner. So once he's mounting the stairs and onto the stage where the prototype car is, we can throw our fish, retrieve it again, and that will attract the attention of the guard. He will come down. As you can see, there are the other people who frequent the area. So we did just get there in time. The guard now has the gun. He will bring it to us or past us, and we can then get behind him with our fish and render him unconscious and complete our challenge. So once he's through the door, we want to get quickly, sort of just as he's going through this second door, because he will turn right and immediately start going down some stairs. And it's quite hard to target someone moving around on the stairs, and you certainly can't melee them from behind at least. So once we've got him unconscious, we're going to drag his body back into the aquarium. We're going to dump his body into the aquarium, and we're going to make good our escape, avoiding the one remaining camera in the aquarium, which will be on your left on the way out. And for the third and final time, we're going to make our way back through the underpass and out through the gate exit. So there we go. There is your little escalation, a nice easy one taken care of there. It's just a little thank you for all of the continued support and new subscribers coming to join us every day. Thank you very much. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next batch of videos.